So this is a short demo, video demo on our school management system, the school management system. So this is the login screen. So when you launch the app, you see a login screen like this, and then with this, we have posts. So this is the student or the parent dashboard, and then the admin dashboard. Now we are going to look at the features on the admin dashboard. The admin dashboard is basically used by the administrators and the school to manage the whole system, to do a lot of settings on the system before the school or before students and then other people can use the system. You also have the student or the parent portal. This portal is basically for the students and then or parents. They use this portal to check their results, view their fees, pay their fees, and do a whole lot. We shall come to them, or we shall look at them one after the other. So first of all, let's look at the admin dashboard. So when you open the app, this is the screen, or this is the splash or login screen for the admin for the administrator. So you enter your admin password, username, password, and then you click on login. So after you click on login, it takes a while to load, and then after it loads, so this is the admin's dashboard I was talking about. So it has a lot of things, a lot of features here, which we're going to talk about them later on. Now coming to the left side of the admin dashboard, these are the tabs or the available modules we have in the system. The first one is the front office. The front office is just like the secretary using a notebook to record transactions about visitors and other people. So the front desk also performs the same function. And so that when the admin comes, you don't need to take a book or take a notebook to the admin. The admin will just have to open the portal and then go there. You will see any activities that went on during that period. We also have student information side. This side is used to also manage activity about students. It has a whole lot of things here. So when we get a system, we shall take them one after the other and know how and when we use each of them. We also have the account section. The account section also is used to manage the accounts transactions in the school. The fee, like the fees collection, the students billing, students scholarships, a whole lot. Anything concerning accounts in the school, this is where we use to manage it. Yes. Okay, so for example, when you look at the bill, and this is how the bill will look like. You define your bill, you do everything that this, you apply the bills to the students, and then it goes to their ledger. Very easy and then very straightforward. Okay, we shall come to that, so there's no problem going inside there. Okay, so we also have the canteen section. This section is also used to collect canteen fees from the students. Now schools or teachers don't need to take a sheet of paper or whatever to write name of students before they take their canteen fees. They just go in there with their smart device or their mobile phone, whatever. They just open, and then their class will open, they take their fees, and then they go away. So whoever doesn't pay the fees, automatically admin will see, and then those who will pay to the admin will also see and then know what to do about them. The same thing applies to the bus fee collection, used to collect fees by the bus collectors or bus conductors. Yes. Okay, we also have Zoom classes. This is where teachers or the admin can schedule a meeting, a classes or whatever for students or for staff. So just like we know the normal Zoom meeting, but with this one, it happens within the app. So whenever you schedule a meeting, the app will send a message to those that are involved. For example, if you want to have a live class with students, just schedule a class, and then after you save it, will send a message to all the students under your class, the time, the date when you want to take the class, and then they will just log into their portal and then they just click on the button and then be watching you, and then you do your classes over there. We come to income and expenses. In every school we do income, we do expenses. So this is what we use to manage our income and our expenses. This is the expenses, and then this is the income. Then we also have examinations, where we do exams, we do our SBAs, we create our timetables, we do a lot of things. So this is where we manage the exams grading system. Whatever we do, this is what we do under examination. Like everything under examination, this is where we can do it. We shall take the one after the other, so we shouldn't worry. This is just an introduction to the models. We also have students attendance. This is what we use to take the attendance of the students instead of using the traditional method, the traditional register that we use to mark absent present. We can also log into the portal. Every teacher will be assigned to a class, so you log in, you see the names of your class people, you just go in there, you mark them, and then you just save, and then whoever is absent, the system will automatically send a message to the student or the parent that the student is absent from school today. We also have examination. Teachers also can schedule examination or test or whatever with students. Also, we have question banks that is used to store questions on the system, so that if whenever the students wants to try their hands on any questions, they can go there and then they can try their hands on them. We also have academic side. This is used to manage other academics activities in the school, like the class timetable, teachers timetable. We assign classes to teachers. We know that each class has a teacher. You have to assign the teacher to the class, so that teacher from one class will not have access to details of students in another class. So when you assign the teacher is specifically for that particular class. Unless you remove the teacher from that class, the teacher cannot see any particular from any other class apart from the class you have assigned to the teacher. And also this module has a lot of things inside there, so we shall get to that. We also have staff information. This is also where we use to manage our staff details or staff information. Yes, you add your staff payroll, the staff permissions. You set the number of permissions the staff can ask, and then the staff can ask permission online. You can write a permission letter, everything online without going for a sheet of paper writing. And no, the staff can write or apply for permission online, and then the admin can decide to approve or decline the permission depending on the situation. Okay, so these are also used to manage the staff in the school. We also have our communication system. This is where we use to communicate with parents, teachers, and other stakeholders. Okay, so we can send email to teachers, email to parents and other people. We also can send SMS to whatever SMS you want to send to parents, students, or whoever. This is where we send the SMS. We have a whole lot of them. We can also schedule email or SMS for later, and then the system automatically send them when you are not around. We also have this center, the download center, and this is where we upload a lot of things, videos, audios, pictures, for students to be able to access them. Like if you have a video like from YouTube, you can copy the video, or you can copy the link, you link it to the system, so students, when they go to their portal, they will just see it over there and then open, and they'll be watching it on their portal. We also have where we give students homework and other assignment to do when they go home. They just open their portal and then they do their homework, and then teachers can access them also online. We also have the library where students will borrow books, and then we take their records, so that in case they don't return them, we can also track. Okay, so we also have hostel management for schools that are having hostels. We can also use this to manage those schools having hostels, but if you don't have a hostel, that is fine. We also have the alumni, that is the past student list. This is where we can use also to manage the past like somebody will come in, oh, this person said he completed your school way back in the, let's say about 5 years ago. You can go there, search for the student, and then you can see every details about the student who claimed that he or she completed your school. The last part is this part is the reporting side. We have a whole lot of things, reports that the system can generate. The first one is the student information. This one can generate a whole lot of reports about students. Whatever you want to print about students, this is where you go, and then you can print a lot of things about students. As you can see, we have a lot of things here. We also have the accounts, so the same thing applies to account. When you go to accounts report, all this can be printed under account. The student bill, those who are owing the school, those who have paid, a lot of things can be printed under account information. And then this one also is for the attendance. So if you want to print the attendance, when you mark attendance and you want to print, this is where you come and then you print the attendance, and you know those who came to school and then those who didn't come to school. So you know how to make your decisions. Okay, then we have the examinations. We have the online examination. So when you do online examinations, this is where you go, and then you can see those who have taken part in the online examinations, and then you view their answers, their questions, the questions they were able to answer, and then you can also do a review or do anything you want to do about it. Okay, so we have the lesson plans, the staff information management, where we can manage staff. We can print staff details and then other stuff. We have a whole lot under the report. So when we get there, or when you are interested, we go in, and then you go in one by one, and then you can see whatever is in there. And then this is for the admin, purposely for the admin. This is the whole system settings. This is what we use to manage or set up the system before we can use the system. So the general settings, the term, academic year, SMS notifications. This one can send about 27 different type of notifications to parents, as well as you can also customize your notification that you want to send to a group of people, a student, a parent, whatever notification you want to send. You can even send, the system can automatically even send birthday messages to students who have their birthdays within that day. Okay, so if you are interested, that is how it is. This is also for internal messaging system that we can use to send messages to a lot of people in the system. We can use it to communicate on the system. So that is basically, that is the main modules of the system. When you look at the top here, we have 4 icons there. The first one is for e-voting. This e-voting system is for schools that normally do voting during or when the students passing out. So we can use this internal voting system to vote instead of using the traditional voting system. And this one, when you set it up, you do it, students can vote in the comfort of their homes without coming to the school. We also have online admission system. This online admission system also works for those who are in the home and then they want to apply into your school, or for the SHS students through SHS. This is what we use to manage them. Okay, so that is it. We also have the LMS, and then we also have the e-library system. So that is it.